to you in just a little bit, okay?
What's up?
Our sergeant.
Okay.
He's gonna be over here to talk to you in just a little bit. He's here. He's actually.
All right. You got a business card or anything?
A business card?
Yeah.
Not on me. I can get you one out of my car in a little bit.
All right. Cool.
You need my name, badge number. What do you need?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was going to need, but I can't hear over the highway noise.
Okay, so you need all of our badge numbers, or
just yours? And I guess if the supervisor needs to speak with me, I'll talk to him.
Oh, he doesn't need to speak to you. I thought you wanted to speak to him.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
I mean, if you don't need to speak to him, then I'll tell him not to waste his time.
No, he's already here, so I'm not going to waste his time. We already over here, so I'll talk to him briefly.
Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, he'll be more than happy to give you anybody's name or badge number that's here.
Okay.
And if you need business cards or anything like that, you give us a little bit, we'll be able to get you some business cards too if you'd like.
No, just yours, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I can get you one.
Okay.
All right, hang tight for me. Do you have your information? Your driver's license?
What's that?
Do you have your driver's license or name, date, birth?
For what?
Because now you're a witness to this crime that we're doing.
What crime is that?
The crime that we got these people in the back of these cars for.
I don't know what crime they committed.
You don't have to know.
But how do I know what they did though? I don't know what they did.
Okay, they broke the law. They're in possession of narcotics. That's why they're in the back of our cars.
Okay, now you're telling me that. Okay.
Yeah. So, do you have your name and date of birth?
No.
Or a driver's license?
No.
So you're going to refuse to be listed as a witness since you sat here and videotaped the entire scene?
If you need a copy of the video, I can give you a copy of the video.
Well, yeah, but we're also going to need to identify you in our report that you were here videoing, so when we come to get a copy of that video, we can get that.
All right, let me talk to your supervisor.
He said that he won't want to give us his name and date of birth until he talks to our supervisor. So.
And you're probably going to end up going to jail because right now you're witnessing a crime.
Well, I asked to talk to a supervisor. He's here, so why can't I speak with him?
Because you're refusing to give your information, you'll be going to jail for failure to identify as you're a witness to a crime.
So I need to give you my ID to speak to your supervisor? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why do you need to speak to the supervisor?
Because I requested to speak to him.
What warrants that?
Because I requested to speak to him and he's here.
Okay. So what's your point?
He's here, I need to speak with him.
You've got no part of the scene, right? But you want to speak to our supervisor.
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and it'll be at the jail. Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
What aren't you understanding? You put yourself in this situation right here. You see that? You're on private property.
Private
right now.
or public?
You're on private property right now.
Okay, what does that do with anything?
Do you have permission to be here?
Did the owner trespass me?
Well, this guy...
He doesn't want you here.
This guy actually did call and tell us he wanted you to leave.
That guy right there?
Yeah. So...
What's his name?
So what's your point?
What's the guy's name that don't want me here?
So do you want to identify yourself so we can list you as a witness to this crime, or...?
I'm just asking a simple question. The guy that you just talked to, he doesn't want me here.
Yes.
So is he trespassing?
Would you like for me to go ask him to tell you to leave himself?
Do you already have that notice?
Yes, he told us when he came over here and gave me his business
Then why
card.
do you have to go ask him then?
If you would like for him to tell you himself.
He can tell me whatever he needs to do. If he needs to tell me to leave, I'll leave. Simple as that. He needs to give me a warning before you can trespass me.
Well, now until you identify yourself, now you're forced to not leave.
All right, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it. You'll get it in a minute.
What's up, Buck? You guys got the same nameplates?
Yeah, Deputy Chelly, 315.
You like that? You got
Same
the same nameplates?
Yeah.
Same person or?
Yeah, we're the same person.
We're all one.
He's the same person as me. There's obviously two of us standing here, but we're the same people.
All right, must be twins or something.
Yep. That we are.
So why'd you come over here?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
I don't.
So you just like coming and getting in the middle of crime scenes and filming them? I mean, it probably would have been a good idea to keep walking today. Do you have a car here? Or are you just walking down the road?
Here to do business?
What's that?
Are you here to do business?
I could.
On a property?
I could.
Okay, you want to come in and look at something then?
Yeah, sure. As soon as I'm done here, I can go in and get some information.
Okay. What are you looking for?
What's that?
What are you looking for?
Prices and everything like that.
Okay.
Hold on, man.
How's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
That's fine.
Do you mind if I go on your property and talk to him, or?
hang out
he's
here.
on his property.
Can hang out
so
here?
He can hang out if
Oh,
he
no,
wants.
no,
Just like you can hang out, he can hang out.
No, I was asking if we can go over there because of the road noise. I'm not able to hear you.
Oh, well, we're leaving here in a minute anyway.
Okay.
So what's up?
All right. So before I leave here, I just need to get his badge number and his or his business card, whatever the case may be.
It's Deputy Camercelli. 315 is my badge number.
Okay. All right. So my only problem is I was just here. Y'all can step over here. I don't want y'all to get hit. So I can get you a business card.
Yeah.
But this is what I do. I film what public officials do on public property. I'm a journalist. I gather content for stories.
That's cool.
But this officer here was telling me that I had to move back over there. I couldn't stand over there. And I was asking him why. He told me that I wasn't allowed to film inside the vehicle here. But
I mean, that's their privacy too. We got to get their consent to go in, so it makes it any different for you.
well, that's to go in.
Yeah.
But I'm not going in. I'm just observing. That's kind of like equivalent to this is his property, but I can't film it because it's on his property.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and it's not against the law.
Okay.
So he needs to get educated on that because
Okay.
that's clearly not the case. Okay?
Okay.
Now, am I currently being detained here, or am I free to go?
You're free to go, man.
Well,
I'm
we
here.
need-
I came all the way from Canyon Lake to
we
talk
need
to
to
you.
identify him now.
Okay.
Detained right now.
You need to
Yeah.
identify me?
Yes, sir, I do.
For?
Because you're a witness to a crime and you sat here and recorded the whole crime.
I don't know what crime was committed.
I told you.
You told me, but I
told you
didn't
that.
know. I didn't know
Two individuals
beforehand.
are under arrest for possession of narcotics.
I didn't see y'all
And then
pulling
you
no
said
cards at the car.
that you still wouldn't identify yourself until you spoke to our sergeant. Now you spoke to the sergeant, so I need to get your name and date of birth. So
I can give you a
identify
copy of the vehicle. I can give you a copy of the video.
I don't need a copy of the vehicle.
I can give you a business
I need
card.
your identifying information so I can list
You
you in
need
the
your
report
ID
as a witness.
Yeah. You're
I-
a witness.
I
Because
don't-
right now you're failing to ID as a witness to a crime.
What
Because
crime?
Hey,
That's
what's your first name, man? I know what.
Sir?
What's your first name, sir?
I'll give you my first name. It's Philip.
Philip.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Best case scenario, that female and that male says that we did something against the law. Eight cops against one person, right? So you know who I would want? I would want the guy who's not even involved in this to be my witness. That's how it works.
Like I said, this is what I
No,
do.
that's how it works. No, that's what we're trying to explain to you.
So they need me as a
Because
witness.
you're part of any type of information that anybody that comes. We're gonna have to ID him because he's in our cameras now.
Him?
Yeah, everybody. That's how it works nowadays.
See, and I already got his business card. He already identified himself.
So he gave his name and date of birth and all that
yes,
stuff.
I've got it all right
I said
here.
I can go get a business card too. I said that.
Well, that's fine, but here's the thing. You can't leave until we identify you. He walked up and had it ready. So you can give us your name and date of birth, and then you can walk off all you want. But the thing is we got to identify everybody now that's a witness to this. He came up. He's in the video of our camera, so now he's identified as a witness.
So is he going to be subpoenaed? He's going to be sent to court?
He can be,
He
yeah.
can be, just like you can be.
Okay.
So it's up to the attorneys if they want to subpoena anybody. But you got to understand that all these cars have cameras on them, and they see you standing here, and they're going to be like, well, who's this guy? Did he have anything to do with the scene? Well, why didn't you identify him? So that's what I'm trying to get at.
Where'd you come from?
That's not relevant.
It's not relevant?
No, it's not.
So you just...
How do we know you didn't get out of this vehicle? Go
Really?
behind and you're with them and you walked over.
Did you
Where's your
just
vehicle?
really ask me that?
Did I seriously just ask you that?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it actually is a serious question. Why would you randomly walk up to this and then fail to identify
I
yourself?
already told your supervisor what I do. I'm a
Sorry,
journalist.
I really don't care what you do. It doesn't matter.
So, you have a question?
No, I'm just waiting on this business card and I'm out of here. That's it.
I gave you my name and badge number.
I asked for a business card. You said you were
I
going to go
told you
get
I
it.
don't have one.
You didn't have to give
We
me
don't. We all
a
don't have
business
any, man.
card.
Okay, what's your name and badge number?
My name is Cameron Shelley. My badge number is 315.
Okay, thank you.
For,
All right, now, like I said, I already told you, I'm a journalist. I gather content for stories. That's
fine.
it.
We had no problem with that, man. We just don't like the space. I don't know, everybody, I mean, CNN could come down here and prop it. We wouldn't tell them to leave. I mean, there's no difference just because you have a smaller camera. I don't care.
Right.
Just be careful where you go, okay? That's
Right.
that's all we're trying to get at.
That's fine.
I have no problem with you videotaping. There's no issue. We don't do anything wrong.
And that's what I told you earlier. I didn't have a
Now,
problem with you videotaping.
now, Sarge, am I free to go or am I being detained?
Until you give your name and
Anything?
Are you gonna give him your name and date of birth or not?
I'm talking to your sergeant right now.
He's not talking to you. He's on the phone.
I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to your sergeant.
It doesn't matter. Guess what? We both have the same job.
He's
We'll
a higher
identify
rank than
one
you.
way or another.
He's a higher rank than you. That's who I speak. This is who I asked to speak with. He's here, so that's
great.
who I'm speaking with.
That's great.
Okay.
But I made contact with you before he did.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure you're really versed in the law good enough in the fact that you're failing to ID.
upon request
You
by
will
any police
ID or you
officer.
will not leave here.
I'm talking to you.
unless you're
I'm talking
back
to
in
your
the car.
supervisor right now.
What'd you say your first name was
talking
again?
to a
Seth?
supervisor.
What?
What'd you say your first name was again? You told him, I just forgot it. Because I would like to address you by first name.
You can address me by sir,
Okay.
Mr., whatever the case may
So
be.
earlier when I spoke to you and I asked you to move back and you refused, did or did I not tell you that it was okay to film us? And I encouraged you to keep filming us.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay,
Nobody has a problem with you filming.
Obviously, y'all
I'm just
guys are
trying
like
to
right up in my
understand.
face right now.
Because you
I'm
injected
not up in your
yourself into
face.
this
If
crime
I were
scene.
up in your face, then you
All
would
right,
know.
you need anything from him? You good?
I'm good.
Do you want to make the video? Okay. Can you try and identify him for us?
Yeah. All right. Let's go here. I like. No reason to argue, man. You're not doing anything wrong, and but here's the deal. They got a point there. I mean, it's your worst case scenario is that your camera would be a part of evidence, but we're not going to go there because I have a camera. I have plenty of cameras going, so I don't need your camera. Now, if something were to happen to where, man, we get into a shooting or something or a fight and somebody gets hurt, then you know what? I'm taking your camera because that's so you got to be careful with that in the future.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
man, be careful.
So video, we're 2 minutes 40 seconds in. It was really 35 when I was told I was being detained.
Okay, sir. Do you have any form of ID?
Just keep 6 feet distance, huh?
I need your ID, sir, so I can identify you. Because technically you're being detained right now. Because the activity you're doing is suspicious.
What's suspicious about
You're
it?
filming inside of a police station. You're taking pictures of our camera location. That's suspicious activity.
Well, I didn't know.
I saw you on
How's
our
it going?
camera, sir. So, I need your ID, sir.
And what's your name and badge number?
Right here, strict bad 2412.
Right here. Okay. Now, you said I'm being detained for
Yeah, you're being
suspicious
detained for
activity.
Suspicious activity outside of a police station.
Gotcha. What crime is it?
Well, we've had a lot of problems with people coming at us. So, heightened security.
Heightened
I don't know what
security.
you're doing.
Gotcha.
You're taking pictures inside the lobby, and now you're taking pictures of our security cameras and their location, and inside the police station.
Well, I'm taking pictures of anything my eye can see. Look,
No,
guys,
you're
we
taking
got
pictures
1,
inside the garage.
2,
So, I need your ID,
3,
sir.
4, 5, and another one, 6. So what I'm saying is, what crime am I is it suspicion of? Is there a crime?
You're taking pictures of a police station.
But is there
manner.
a crime? Suspicion, you have to have facts to go with it. Reasonable,
Already
articulatable
gave them to you.
suspicion.
What you're doing is suspicious activity.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. Okay, guys, this officer just bumped into me. What's your name and badge number?
What did I do?
You bumped right into the back of me. What's your name and badge number?
Wrong 1572.
Okay.
I just walked right
Wrong
by you.
1572
I need
just
your
bumped
ID,
into
sir.
me, guys, aggressively. Aggressively. Yes, you did. You bumped into me.
This is the fourth time I've asked you.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You have no
Technically,
reasonable
you're being
suspicion.
detained.
What's your
And if
reasonable?
You're not committing any crime. You would give me your ID. We'll release you with an 849B.
That's not how that works. That's not how the Constitution works. I don't have to give ID. Hold on. I don't have to give ID. No, you hold on. Be quiet. I don't have to give ID unless I'm being reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime.
Boss.
You guys are getting a little close. Can you back up, please?
Well, this
No,
is the
they're
thing,
not backing
okay?
up.
We're pretty. You accuse me of bumping you. We're both fat guys. We're 250 pounds.
Gotcha, and you
We're both
bumped into
fat.
the back of me.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't. You're blocking the sidewalk. I'm trying
I'm
to walk
off
by.
the side of the sidewalk, guys.
Now you're
Are all your body cams on, please? Okay, cool. I want to be able to.
Don't worry about
I want to be able to request them later. I'm not committing a crime. You guys have no reason to detain me. This is a First Amendment. Fuck your suspicion. This is a First Amendment protected activity.
I need your ID.
The Supreme Court has already ruled on this. I can come inside and record. I can record the outside, anywhere in public. Yes, I can. This is a public building. It's a public building. Yes, it is. What? Who owns the? That's what I did. That's what I was in the front. I was not in here. Never been in here. I was in the front. Who owns this building? Public, right? I can go in any public lobbies. I can go in any public lobbies, correct? Okay. So what I'm doing, actually, this is called a First Amendment audit, and you guys are actually failing like crazily failing, right? So what I have is I have the right to come record you. I have the right to come watch you doing your jobs. I have the right to come. I'm looking for good officers who are upholding the Constitution. I'm not finding any at this point. This is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm supposed to be able to do this without being harassed. You guys are harassing me. I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police officers, 7 at the door, and the other ones that came through. So what is the issue? What reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime do you have? Tell me. You got that? I'll give you my ID. What crime have I committed besides standing out in public recording? What crime? Tell me. Tell me. Tyrant? Tell me. Because I know you're a tyrant. I can tell. Tell me, tyrant. You're one too. You're getting real close to me. That's Tupper, guys. Badge 4115. Markley 867. Now this officer's real close trying to intimidate me, guys.
What are you talking about? We're giving you 849B form.
Why are you so close? There is no 849B form for what?
Because I informed you were being detained for suspicious
Yeah, we're
activity.
supposed to.
What crime? You can't
When the
detain
car
people
drove
for
in,
suspicious.
You were taking photos.
Is there a crime?
Yes.
What's the crime?
You're not allowed
I can't trespass in public, and you can't trespass my eyes.
You can't stick your phone in
I'm
your
perfectly. I didn't stick my phone. I stand it out here. It's all on camera.
Relax.
So I'm fine, but I don't like being harassed. I don't like being harassed, guys.
Relax.
You guys are.
Relax. You're breathing really hard.
I know, because you guys are harassing me. I'm intimidated. I'm surrounded by a bunch of police officers
What are we doing wrong?
who are trying to demand. Well, for one, I can tell you what you're doing wrong. You see a cameraman. You see a cameraman with doing a First Amendment protected activity. And you guys are trying to detain me. Hold on, you guys aren't trying to detain me. You are detaining me. No. I got it on camera. I'm detained. Am I not being detained?
You have to give us your ID.
That's not true. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
This is the thing.
I don't have to follow any of that. There's no crime. I don't need a release form. I'm releasing you. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You guys can all go back to work. If I'm not committing a crime, you guys have no authority over me. Is that true or not true? It's true, correct? I actually have authority over you if I'm not committing a crime. I'm actually above you. You guys are public servants. Yeah, bounce. See you later. Dismiss, guys.
Okay.
There's no reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime. I think I know a little. I'm sure you guys can tell by talking to me. I might know a thing or two about this, right?
Do you live in a house or apartment or anything like that?
None of your business.
Okay.
So you guys can go. You guys are like bad little kids right now. Go back to work. You guys are good?
So are you.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, I'll stand here all day.
I can stay here all I want to.
So this is San Francisco police, guys. They failed. This is a First Amendment audit fail, guys. They did not respect my First Amendment right. I've been detained now for 10 minutes. I am detained. You told me I'm detained. We got more police arriving, guys. Here's their sergeant.
Free to go.
You're free to go detained.
Okay.
Well, here's my supervisor right here, sir.
Cool. How's it going, Sergeant? How you doing?
How are you?
Can I have your name and badge number for the record?
It's right here. Balmy 818. BALMY 818.
Cool. It's right
What's your
here,
name?
guys. There's another
What's your
one
name?
right here. What was that?
What's your name?
You can call me Good Citizen. So I'm out here
I prefer
recording.
to speak to you by name. You know my name. I'll give you my first name.
I
Eric.
gotcha, but you have to give me your name, though, because you're a public servant. And it's in your policy. I've actually read your guys' policy.
Well, that's good.
So it's
What
in
can I
there.
do for you?
Nothing. I'm hanging out. I'm being surrounded now by 8 officers. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8 officers.
Why would you be taking pictures of the inside or filming of the inside of the building?
Let me ask you a question. Is it illegal? Is it illegal to film in public? Can you trespass my eyes?
I asked you the question first.
I know, and now I'm returning it with a question
Okay, so
because
you're
I don't
not
have to.
answering
I don't
the
have
question.
to. Yeah, I don't
not
have to.
answering my question.
No, I'm not going to answer any
Can
questions.
you understand why that would be concerning?
Negative.
You don't?
No, because I believe in the Constitution. This is a First Amendment protected
how old are
activity.
you?
Supreme Court has ruled on this.
How old are you?
And Sergeant, you're failing as well, and you are dismissed. I'm out here. You're dismissed, bud.
me.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, here's the deal.
You're
old
dismissed.
enough to understand logic, right? So you're old enough to understand why it would be concerning if someone is possibly gaining intelligence on the building or anything like that, right? Looking at the building and trying to look into places where a normal, bypasser on the street wouldn't necessarily be concerned with. Okay, but the fact that the amount of attention that you're
That you guys are giving me negatively for no reason. There's no violation. Where's the violation of crime?
You're free to go.
I know I am. You guys are also free to go. I won't leave it. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I'm hanging out till you guys go back to work. So go back to work, all you, especially her. She's a tyrant. You got a tyrant there. You got a tyrant there. It seems like they learned from you. You're a sergeant. Yeah. You seem like a tyrant.
I'm a pretty reasonable guy.
You guys are kind of all trashy officers. Go back to work. There we go. What are you, a lieutenant?
This here is a release.
I don't need a release. There's no crime. Are you a lieutenant?
Humor me.
Good job. What's your name? Here, I'm trying to highlight you, actually. This is Officer Sullivan, guys. Badge number 1761. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. He told his officers to get back to work. There's no reasonable articulatable suspicion of a crime. This is a First Amendment protected activity, and there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do.
We'll take it. We'll book it as evidence.
There you go. Book it as evidence. And now I'm going right back in the lobby. I'll see you guys in there, huh? Here, let me check these cars. We got, hey, Lieutenant, this officer purposely smashed into the back of me too, and I have it on camera as well. So there's going to be a complaint form against Wong. He's a piece of trash. That cop, hey, you're a piece of trash. Matter of fact, I'm going to hang out with you. You're all right. What are you doing on the phone?
I was going to take your picture for the police report. It's a suspicious occurrence.
Look at all these guys. These are some fucking tyrants. They were right about San Francisco, man. Holy shit. Lieutenant, you know what I'm doing, right? This is a First Amendment audit. You guys just failed. You guys just failed.
You are getting a little close, so
your officers were within 6 inches, 12 inches from me.
I can be close now. We're walking away.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anything by law saying I can't stand wherever I want?
Yes.
There's nothing by law. So now the lieutenant's failing. I can be as close to you as I want. There's no law. You were. All your cops were. What do you mean? You guys are trash. I'm trying to highlight good officers, and you guys are acting like pieces of trash, especially you. It doesn't matter. You did it. I can do it. It's legal. I can stand next to all you guys, and I'm gonna. So you're dismissed. All you guys.
Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Okay. See you later.
Hey, hold on. Come here. I want to talk to you.
So I am being detained.
Sure, you're being detained.
Okay. Well, I have nothing to say to you.
Do you have some sort of ID?
You and I know very well that I'm not required to show you ID. All right.
Why not?
Well, that's the law here in Michigan.
Okay, put the phone down, please.
No, this here, sir, is for my safety. All right.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to resist you, but I know the law. I know my rights. I'm not legally required to show you my ID.
Okay, when I get called to investigate somebody walking up the street with 2 guns,
all right,
in plain view, I know you're not in violation.
Both legal activities, right?
I know you're not in violation of any law.
Right.
How do I know that you don't have a mental injunctive order or something like that?
Well, that's not your decision to make.
It's absolutely
it's your job to uphold the laws here of the state of Michigan.
Listen, man, what's your problem? I just need to see your ID real quick.
My problem is that I'm doing nothing illegal. All right. So you just stated that your reasonable cause for stopping me was that I have 2 sidearms.
Get the camera out of my face. Get the camera out of my face.
I'm not going to turn
the camera down.
No, I'm not going to stop video. This is for my safety.
All right, why don't we walk right in front of my car? There's a video.
That's fine. We'll go over there. I haven't done anything illegal. I'm not making any threatening motions. I'm just heading down to Redbox to get a DVD, exercising my constitutional rights.
Right in front of my car. There's a camera on right there.
Okay.
Put your camera down.
I'm not going to turn my camera off, sir.
Put your camera down.
It's my First Amendment right to videotape this interaction, and this is for my safety.
No, it says in the First Amendment that you're allowed to videotape.
Yes. Okay. Because how can I not express my opinion if I'm not allowed to gather information?
823, go ahead.
You know the laws just as well as I do, sir. You should know them better than I do. All right, I'm not making any threatening motions. I'm standing up for my rights. If uncooperative means that I'm standing up for my rights as a United States citizen, then very well. I simply said that I do not consent to any search.
Okay. You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
You don't want to give us your ID?
I don't.
To go. Have a good day. Got ID on you? I don't need to show you my ID. Why do you want my ID?
Yeah, you find a sign with vulgarity on it. You got to show your ID.
What is the vulgarity?
I have enough reason to stop you.
What is the vulgarity?
The F word. Yeah.
Fire Frank Upchurch and the school board?
So I didn't put fire. That doesn't.
It doesn't say anything. I'm not giving you ID for peacefully protesting.
I'm not stopping you from peacefully protesting. That's fine.
What's your name and badge number?
2942 J Brown. I give you a card.
Okay.
That doesn't scare me. But
I'm not trying to scare you. I want you to identify yourself. My name is.
Now it's your turn.
My name is Jeff Gray.
Jeff Gray.
Yeah.
What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is. Why do I need to show you that? Why do I need to tell you that? Am I suspected of?
I have to identify one way. I have to know who I'm talking
My name is Jeff Gray.
Jeff Gray. What's your date of birth?
Am I suspected of a crime? Am I being detained?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because I'm talking to you.
I have no desire to talk to you.
They want me to check you for your.
That's none of their business.
Okay. Listen.
I'm not telling you. I've given you everything.
This could have easily been done a long time ago because obviously
you're not getting my name.
The star is perfectly fine, but I have to identify who I'm talking to because I have.
My name is Jeff Gray. I've already identified myself. Have a nice day.
Pelican County Sheriff's Office. How are you today?
Good. What was the last name?
Corporal McGilvery.
McGilvery.
County Sheriff's Office. How
Do you have a badge number?
It is 4015.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Just curious, do you need anything or is there any problems?
No, he came out and asked me. I asked him a question, and then he turned around and called you guys.
Okay.
So.
Are you on your way out then, or?
I'm going to be here as long as I need to be. Can I get your name and badge, please?
Sure.
Name and badge, though?
My name's right here.
I don't know how. Oh, your name's right here. Hi, officer, right here.
Pictures. How you doing, brother?
Officer, right here.
You have any identification on you?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. Well, we need to find out who you are.
No, you absolutely don't. I'm in public property taking pictures.
Right.
So you have no right to know who I am. Suspicion is not a crime.
You can't.
Suspicion is not a crime.
When you're out in front of
Suspicion is not a crime, sir.
Taking pictures?
Hey, you go talk to the two stripes over there. He didn't have a problem with it, so.
He's not done with you.
You should watch your mouth, okay?
Sir, I don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am. You don't need to know who I am.
I'm not being
and you need
rude.
to stop lying to me. Yeah, you are being rude because you're lying to me.
Well, just hang tight.
Nah. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
I'm being detained?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
For what? What crime?
You are being
reasonable, articulate suspicion of what crime?
Sir, don't talk to me.
Of what crime? Of what crime?
Know it all.
I know it all, sir. I know the laws.
Detained, so hang tight.
Sir, why am I being detained?
And if you keep walking away,
I'm going to the other officer, sir.
you don't need to walk towards him.
Sir,
It's to you.
why am I being detained?
You're not being detained, so you're free.
Ha, boom, ha.
I'll go now.
There you go. Ha, ha.
You're detained.
Do I not know my laws or what? Yeah.
Okay, take care,
keep
sir.
it moving. You're dismissed.
Enjoy.
You're dismissed. Could you have him pronounce that for me?
Sir, it is whatever it is.
Sir,
However you would,
he told me his name was right here, and that's not how you spell right here.
however you would say his name.
Dickhead?
Okay. Alrighty. Do you have anything else you need from us?
Absolutely not.
Spectator, have a wonderful
I need
day.
to point out these tyrants. That's exactly what I need to do.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, yourself. Him? I was very cordial with him, polite. You're a prick. Yeah, and it's perfectly legal. And you can't illegally detain me for that, sir. Learn. You learn your lesson today? Huh? Huh, officer, right here?
Hello.
Hey, so the post office called and they asked you to leave?
I was never asked to leave.
That's what they're telling me. They asked you to stop filming and they wanted to trespass you.
Well, they said I couldn't film, but they never asked me to leave,
Okay,
and
well,
I have that
they
all
want
on
to
camera.
trespass you at this time. They don't want you to come back here. They don't want you on their property.
I was never asked to leave, but I will leave now.
Okay, so I'm going to
Thank
need
you
some
very
ID
much.
from you, though, so I can trespass
why?
you. So I can trespass you. I need to know who you are, and they need to know who you are, so they can
Trespassing warrants knowingly entering a place that I know that I cannot go,
right.
and
We're going
remaining
to fill out
there.
some paperwork saying that you're trespassed, though, and I need to have your information so that they can keep that on record, so they know that you're not allowed to come back here again.
But this is a public area. I'm allowed to film in the area that I was filming in according to the U.S. postal regulations.
You don't have the right to disrupt business, is what you were doing.
I wasn't disrupting business.
According to them, you were.
I wasn't. And I have it all on camera.
Okay, well.
Officer Taylor.
Officer Taylor. So at this point, I need some ID from you, okay?
I have not committed a crime.
You have not at this point, but you're being trespassed.
So
If
you have told me I'm not committing a crime, therefore I do not have to identify myself according to
For
Washington
me to
state law.
trespass you, yes, I have to have ID. I need to know who you
First,
are.
I have to be asked to leave, and then I have to knowingly remain on the property in order to be trespassed. I was
Okay.
never asked to leave.
Okay, well,
I
they're
was being
telling
asked
they're
right
telling
now
me
by you
different.
to leave.
They're telling me
so I
different.
will leave.
They're telling me different.
Well,
They asked you
I'm
to
sorry,
leave.
but it's one person's word against the other, and I have unobjective video evidence right here.
Okay. So is there a reason why you don't want to identify yourself?
I do not have to.
Well, you do
I
at
have
this
not
point.
committed a crime.
Okay,
You
well, you're
just told me I
trespassing
had
right
not
now.
committed a crime.
You're trespassing.
I'm interacting with a public official who is telling me to leave, and I have not said I wouldn't leave.
Okay, well, they asked you, according according to my call, they asked you to leave and stop filming, and you
They
haven't
just
left.
said that I couldn't film, and I asked them to point out the regulations saying that I couldn't film because I know for a fact that you can film in public lobbies in U.S. Postal Service locations.
Okay.
And I know for a fact in the state of Washington, according to RCW 66.04.010, I think that's 010, that it is considered a public space where I'm at right now. And you are asking me to leave, and I have not refused to leave. Okay. So I'm
well,
going
according to them,
leave.
they told me that they asked you to leave and to stop filming, and you're
They
still on the
only asked
property
me
there.
to stop filming. They said I couldn't film in a federal facility, even though their rules for this U.S. Postal Office says that I can film in the public lobbies and foyers.
Okay.
And I never said I wouldn't leave. I never said that. Oh, look, another cop.
Yeah.
But I have never committed a crime here. I haven't. You just
well,
told
if
me
they,
I
if they
hadn't
asked
committed
you,
a
if they
crime.
asked you to leave and you're still on the property, you are committing a crime.
They did not ask me to
Well, that's
leave.
what they're telling me. Okay.
Well, they lied and made a false report.
Okay. Well, how do I know? At this point, I need
How
to go
do you
talk
know
to
I'm
them.
lying?
Well, you haven't been terribly cooperative with me to begin with.
Well, I don't have to identify myself if I'm not committing a crime.
Okay. Well, you're being trespassed, so you do need to identify yourself.
How am I being trespassed if I
We're going to fill out some paperwork today saying that you're trespassed from this facility because the manager here wants you trespassed.
I was never asked to leave. I will willingly leave right now, but
all right, but I still need, I'm going to do trespass
convicted
paperwork
of
on
a
you.
crime, an actual
Well,
crime.
I don't convict anybody of a crime.
Well, I need to be
That's
like
the courts. That's the courts.
you need reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed a crime in order to identify me, and you have not given me that.
Okay. Well, if they tell me they ask you to leave and you're still on the property, you're now committing a crime.
Well, I'm leaving now. I'm
But it doesn't matter
interacting
if
with
they
the
ask you to
public
leave and you
official
didn't
right
leave.
now.
I show up here, you're still here. You're
They did
committing a
not
crime.
ask me to leave.
They're telling me otherwise.
So you are going off of word alone and not actual like evidence.
You're still on the property.
Well, I am talking to you. I would willingly walk over to the exit right now. Hello, Officer.
Hi, how are you?
Rampa?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Officer Taylor, I will willingly leave now.
Okay. But you see, understand what I'm trying to do. They want
Yeah,
to
you're trying
trespass
to
you.
get me to admit to a crime that
No,
I did not
I'm
commit.
trying to identify you so we can fill out trespass paperwork today.
Well, I have not been asked to leave by any
But
employee
according to
here.
them, they have asked you to leave.
Well, according to me, they didn't ask me to leave,
Okay.
and
Well,
I
at
have
this time, I'm
video
just going to
evidence.
detain you, okay? So
For
give
what
this, go
crime?
ahead. What?
For what crime?
trespassing at this point, till I talk to them.
You are
can give
not
this to my
allowed
partner.
to
You
stop
can give this to my partner.
video recording.
You can give this to my partner. There we go. Put your hand
fuck
behind your back.
you. I have not committed a crime. Can you tell me what crime I have committed?
We've already talked about that.
In
Right
order
now
to
you're
be
just being detained.
trespassed.
You're not under arrest. You're
In
being
order to
detained.
be, for what crime?
What are trespassing?
How did I commit trespass if
They
I
asked
was
you,
not asked
they
to
asked
leave?
you to stop filming and they asked you to leave. And you're still
No, they
here on
didn't.
the property and you're still
And you're
filming.
claiming that without.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Hell no.
No. Okay.
Nor do I have my ID on me.
Okay. What's your name?
First, I need to know why I'm being detained.
I've told you that like 3 or 4 times already.
You are claiming that I have been.
Okay. Well,
asked to
let me.
leave
I'm
when
gonna
I
have you have a
wasn't.
seat in my vehicle, and then I'm gonna go in there and talk to them. Okay.
You are not to stop that video recording or alter it in any way.
Have a seat there
I
for
do
me.
not consent to search and seizure. I have not committed any crime. And you have yet to let me know what crime I have actually committed.
I've told you 3 or 4 times now. You're just not listening.
I was not asked to leave. And you are claiming that I was.
They're telling me that you were.
Well, I'm telling you I wasn't.
Okay.
And I
Well,
have
let
it on
me
video.
go in there and figure
This
it
will
out.
all be on YouTube,
But
too.
still, even if you were.
I'm allowed to film and